girls. Today we are going to make a symmetrical bug or beetle that is going to be part of our rainforest theme. The very first thing you're going to do is take a pencil, write your name, write your class code. So let's say this is 1A, and then go ahead and write the date. Okay, some of you will be here on the 2nd, some of you will be here on the 3rd. Once you have your name on your paper, go ahead and fold your paper in half. Now this is a square, so it can go either way and it will be the same. Try your best to line up the edges, give it a nice crease, and then open it back up. Once your paper is open, we are going to be using an oil pastel to do the drawing part of our picture. So today we're gonna be drawing a beetle. There's so many different bugs in the rainforest. I don't know about you, but I'm not a big bug person, but I know a lot of you probably do love bugs. So we're gonna go ahead and make some bugs. So we're gonna start with a oil pastel here. And what I would like you to do is I want you to measure down about 4 fingers from the top and make a little mark. We are only going to be drawing on one side of our paper today because we're going to be making a bug that has symmetry. Symmetry is when something is the same on both sides, kind of like a butterfly. People have symmetry, we're the same on both sides. It's just a mirror image. We're going to make a bug that also has symmetry. The first thing I'm going to do at this mark is I'm going to go ahead and curve out, maybe about 4 fingers, go down, and then bring my line back in to the line, but don't go past the folded line. Once you're done with that step, we're gonna go down again. We're gonna kind of scooch our line out, almost like stairs, going a little bit wider. And I'm gonna scooch down maybe like 2 fingers or so. And I'm gonna go back in and stop. And I'm pressing pretty hard with my oil pastel. Boys and girls, if you have an oil pastel that doesn't have paper on it and your fingers start to get black, that's totally fine. It happens to me all the time. Just make sure that you don't rub your face or itch your nose or anything like that because the oil pastel will transfer. You will get an art wipe at the end of class to wipe off your hands. While I'm here, I'm gonna go ahead and make an eye for my bug. And I'm just doing kind of like a half circle. I can color most of it in. I'm gonna leave a little white space there for a shine. Another thing I'm gonna go ahead and do while I'm here is I'm gonna make an antenna. Scooching over a little bit from the eye, I'm gonna go ahead and draw kind of like a curved line. So I'm gonna go up and out, and I'm gonna kind of aim to reach almost the corner of my paper. Let's go ahead and add some texture onto these antennas. This is how the bugs know kind of what's around. They feel things with their antennas. It's kind of wild. Okay, now that my antennas are done, I'm gonna go ahead and make the body of my beetle. So I'm gonna make a pretty big half circle, not to the very bottom, but pretty far down. I'm gonna go ahead and go out and back in. And I'm gonna curve another line just up a little bit from there. This is gonna kind of separate the wings. And just draw a line down the middle there. Okay, now we need to add some legs. So I'm gonna go ahead to the top part of my body here. Bugs have 6 legs, so I'm gonna go ahead and draw 2 parallel lines going out, 2 more that go up, and it can intersect a little, and you can even add some like texture. And then we're gonna make 1 more piece kind of right on the end. Creepy. We've got some space to put a leg right here. We're gonna make it kind of bending back a little bit. So I'm gonna go out, bring my line down, kind of like an upside down L. I'm gonna make a few bumps with some texture. And then another part kind of right here. Great job. Okay, the last leg. It's a little, we're running out of room a little bit. I'm just gonna kind of curve it around the side. So I'm gonna go ahead and go again. I'm gonna kind of make it go bend down. Add some texture on the side. And I'm gonna make this one kind of even bend in a little bit. And let's make this more interesting. Let's go ahead and add some pattern to some of the legs. So I did stripes on this one. Maybe I'll add some dots for some texture there. If you're getting some smudges, just be careful not to drag your hand in the oil pastel. I'm just gonna do some kind of dashes right there. Okay, my oil pastel broke too, so don't worry too much. They're really super soft. All right, let's add some more details to the body of our beetle here. I'm gonna go ahead and make some kind of like organic shapes. So what that means is kind of shapes that look like you would find them in nature, like not a perfect circle, kind of like a oddly shaped oval. I'm just gonna add a few to fill up my space. Maybe 1, 2, 3, and I'll add another one kind of right here. 4. And I'm gonna add some pattern to a few of those spaces there, just to, again, make them a little bit more interesting. Maybe I'll do this one, stripes, this one, solid. Maybe I'll make this actually the bottom one solid. I'll do some polka dots here. Pressing nice and hard. Okay. All right, what do you guys think? I kind of love them. Alrighty. So now we have to do the other side, but we're not gonna draw it. We're gonna go ahead and work smarter, not harder, and we're gonna do what is called a rubbing. We're gonna fold our paper in half, and what I want you to do is we're gonna use either, you can use your hand, and look, we're gonna clean off all that yucky stuff. We're gonna go ahead and use our hand, or we can use the side of a pair of scissors or even a glue bottle. So check this out. I'm gonna take my pair of scissors. Now, boys and girls, I wanna see extra safety with these. I'm gonna put my blade going down in my hand. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the long side down. I actually can do a rubbing. See how it's just kind of in my hand here, very safe. What I'm doing is I'm just kind of rubbing along the sides, all over the whole thing. Anywhere you think there might be some oil pastel and drawing, we're gonna give it a rub. This is a little bit, you'll see. This is awesome. All right, here we go. Ready? Whoa, look at my bug. It transferred. Now it's not perfect. So what I can do is I'm gonna go ahead and trace over these lines.